Well, hello, it's Dr. Allen, and today we want to talk about what we call the formula for success. Recently, an article appeared talking about how big pharmaceutical companies and the FDA were teaming up to give guidelines of how pharmaceutical companies can go online to Twitter and Facebook and all the social networks and really expand their reach, expand their marketing arm so that your patients and potential patients are inundated with more information that will appear as health information to them, which will be nothing more than promoting more drugs to your clients, to your patients. And really, you need to be able to prepare yourself where you have a marketing program that reaches out to your patients frequently enough and consistently enough that your patients are not indoctrinated by more pharmaceutical junk. One of the tried and true ways, of course, is email. And email is still a very, very viable delivery option. But you really need to do it in a way that you're not over inundating the email box because people get a lot of stuff and they're concerned about too many emails. So it should only be one part of delivery. Every marketing program except the system, which we know about, uses email as the only delivery platform. But of course, it should only be one part of the platform. Now, because of social media, the best way to deliver your message, of course, is using a feed, or what we call an RSS feed. This allows you to embed your message on the Google homepage of your clients, patients, and potential patients, the Yahoo homepage, put it in iTunes with your own iTunes show, and if you have a Facebook fan page, which you should, allow it to automatically go to your Facebook fan page. So this is a much better delivery system. It's going to be the one that the pharmaceutical companies use, and you need to be using it. If you think, well, I'm not sure, do I want to get involved in social media? Let me tell you something. Your patients are being banged over the head with messages in the media, television, radio, print about pharmaceutical companies, and coming down the road is the social media. If you're not out there doing it, combating what they're getting, they're going to believe the story, and it's going to be a tougher road for you to build patients, to build a practice, and to make yourself a source of everything health. Ideally, of course, doing it the way we do with the system, you want to be able to bring your messages to your own website. So when they go to get it and they click to hear your message or see your message, it goes to your website, pops up on your website so that they're right where you want them to be. They're right on your website where all your great information is. So you want to deliver it so that it's driven to your site. One of the biggest problems you have is getting people to your website. This is one of the great ways to do it. And lastly, what we call with our system the cross-platform widget for VIP patients. Now, this is really a critical piece, and we really need to understand that you want to be able to communicate with those people, the very important patients of yours that help you build your practice. Remember, 20% of all your patients will generate 80% of the revenue in your practice. So you must have a way to deliver things to the VIP patients. Let's take a closer look. If you've ever heard of the Pareto Principle, it's very, very simple. It's also called the 80-20 rule. And it simply states this: 20% of your patients will refer 80% of your patients. 20% of your patients will generate 80% of your revenue. And of course, the Pareto Principle even goes further. 20% of the people own 80% of the wealth. 20% of your efforts will generate 80% of your results. And in practice, who are those 20%? What do they represent in your practice? The 20% in your office we like to call the VIP patient. These are the people that build your practice. These are the people that you must honor and appreciate because remember, this 20% generates 80% of your revenue. So what do you do for these VIP patients? Let me ask you a question. Do you ever go to a restaurant and get the VIP treatment? You know, you go into the restaurant, everyone knows you, you get a table right away, you get a good table, you get great service. Don't you always leave that going, what a great restaurant. Wasn't so-and-so a great guy? They really took care of us. And when you go out for dinner, what do? You invite your friends, and they say, where do you want to go tonight for dinner? What do you tell them? Oh, let's go to the restaurant that you get the VIP treatment. Why? Because you feel good when they see you getting the VIP treatment. It's human nature. So you must honor your VIP patients by giving them things that no one else gives them. Otherwise, you lose your VIP patients. Now, with the system, we give them the cross-platform widget. What is a cross-platform widget? Well, no one's ever heard of it, I know, and here's how it works. With a cross-platform widget, you tell your VIP patients, look, I want you to have more instant access to me and my staff. You give them personal invitations to things that you're doing that you want them to know about, so they feel, hey, Doc is really wants to be in touch with me. Doc really wants them to be part of what's going on. You share special items with them. If something's going on that you're going to share, you share it with them. You always make sure they're the first to find out what's going on in your office, what's going on in the community, what's going on in health. You offer them the best appointments, the best times, the best days. You make it convenient for them. This is the VIP treatment. This is the restaurant that brings a special sample of food they don't charge you for and sets it on the table. This is the restaurant that comes over to your table and schmoozes a little bit with you and your wife and your friends. This is the one that makes you feel good, and you need to do that for your VIP patients. And the best way to do it is with the cross-platform widget that's part of every system that we build. You need your own cross-platform widget. You could either spend tens and tens of thousands of dollars getting one, or you can get one that we build from the system. It's the best one. What makes it the best? Very simple. The cross-platform widget that we give to every client in the system is totally branded for you. It has your name, your clinic name right there. It doesn't depend on email. It doesn't depend on a browser. It literally pops up on your patient's desktop for them to see what you want them to know. It has a message, a tip, anything you want, your blog message right in the body of it. They can't miss it. It also could have video to watch or audio. None other that we know of will give you audio and video right in the cross-platform widget. They don't have to have their browser open. It just pops up on their computer. Very attractive and something that they can close at any time. They always see it. There's no open rates. There's no click-throughs. It's there. They need to click to close it. That's a total game changer. You have to have one if you're going to compete with big pharmaceutical companies. It allows your clients to click and send a message right to your front desk, to make an appointment, to change an appointment, whatever it is. They don't need to open their email browser. It goes right to you, your office. They know as a VIP patient, they're one click away from contacting your office. And when you have a special message that you want them to know about, when that pops up on their desktop, they're going to get the flash. They're going to get a notification. Hey, Doc has something very special to tell me right there. I'm a VIP patient, that's why. And if they want to search your blog or go to your doctor's resource like we give each of the doctors in the program, they could do a search right there in your cross-platform widget, not have to open up a browser, and guess where they wind up? Right on your website, getting the information about health that they need to get, that you want them to get. Not Big Pharma's information, your information right on your website. How is it delivered? It's delivered in minutes. Whether you post something or you use the great content like we deliver with health news or health and lifestyle tips, or you use another source of information that you like, whether it's video, audio, it doesn't matter. It pops up on their desk at a predetermined time. It could be daily, weekly, monthly. You set the schedule. It's that simple. Right on their desktop. When they turn on that computer, boom, there you are. And why would you want to offer services in your clinic that really is the VIP treatment? And the answer simply is to get more VIP patients. Remember, when you offer the kind of things that make someone feel so important, more and more people want to get it. More and more people want to be recognized as your VIP patients. So the more people that are in your database, the more people that are in your clinic that are VIP patients, the more referrals you get and the more revenue you generate and the more people's lives you save. Let's face it, if you're going to compete in today's world, if you really want to be a health leader in your community, there's only one way to do it. You need to get your message out. You need to get it out frequently and consistently. Get it out. Teach health in the community. Become a source of everything health. We really know of no other system that does what our system does.